Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year. We are starting build number 2. Comment right now how many builds you have. I know people that got almost 6, 7, 8 builds already. We're on build number 2. We're taking it slow and steady, but you guys know we make some of the best, most creative builds in all of NBA 2K, okay? So please drop a like on the video and sub up if you guys are new. Now, as you can see, this build is very different from my last build. You can see, look at, catch this, ball fake. Where are you going? Thank you. Pull up. Green. But we're going from a big, strong, inside finishing player to a small, quick perimeter scoring beast. All right, you guys got to check this build. I'm gonna break the whole thing down for you. I'm gonna show you what badges I'm gonna have on. I'm gonna show you the height, all that type of stuff. Please, all I ask is that you drop a like on the video. Check out the versatility though. We're out here splashing greens. This is all from one game, by the way, right? I'm gonna drive in, go between the legs, spin move, jump off one leg, and go up for the right hand dunk. This build's crazy. Now, before we get into the actual build, for those of you asking for more IRL videos, listen, go follow me on Instagram, okay? I don't really post that many IRLs on my YouTube channel, but for those of you that want to see more, I know you guys like to see me dunk and the athleticism side of me. Well, if you want to see that, go follow me on Instagram. That's where I post most of my clips from, you know, basketball games or, you know, just me, you know, messing around, throwing down dunks and stuff like this. If you want to get to know me more on a personal level, go follow me on Instagram. That's where I post non-2K related stuff, but let's get right into the video. All right, y'all, so check this out. This is my guard build, okay? I just want to make that clear. This is my guard build. I'm not saying it's the best build or the build that you should go and make. No, this is my build, and I made it the way I wanted. So I know people always in the comments like, oh, you should have done this. This is wrong on your build. You should have done that. Listen, this is the way I want it, all right? So I'm not telling you to make it. I'm not saying it's the best build or anything like that. It's the way I want and the way I want to play on him, and it's going to work for me. All right, so if you're cool with that, let's move on. All right, so as you can see, point guard, I made him right-handed. It's just a personal preference. I went with the right. All right, now for the pie charts, I'm going with the all shooting pie chart. I know some people would rather go with the shooting ball, you know, playmaking, split half and half. But for me, I want to go with the all shooting. You're going to see why. All right, now for the physical chart, I just want as much speed as possible. I'm not really worried about the strength. The vertical would be cool to have up a little bit, but speed is everything on this build to get open and create my shots. So I'm going with the all agility, you know, primary agility physical traits. All right, now for the upgrades, here's what I did. I upgraded mid-range, 3-point, and free throw all the way max. Now with the post fade, I know I'm not really going to be shooting post fades that much, so I just upgraded it until I could max out my badges. You see 30 is the maximum badges I could get, so I turned this post fade down as low as I could, but I still kept 30 badges. So that saves me about 8 attribute points that I could put, you know, into another category, as you're going to see. Now on the playmaking side of it, I upgrade ball handling all the way. I had, you know, I needed to max that out because I want to, you're going to see why. Pass accuracy, I maxed it out, and again with the post moves I did the same with the post fade. I realized 15 is the maximum badges, and now I'm going to turn this down but still keep 15 badges just to save those attribute points because I want the badges, but I don't really care about my post move rating. All right, on defense, this build is not a great defensive build, but perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and steal, I maxed it out. That's going to allow me to play decent defense on the perimeter, and hopefully, I know I'm a liability on defense, but at least maybe I could come up with some steals. Now, max out shot close, max out driving layup, max out driving dunk. This is going to leave me with 19 upgrades available. So I'm going to max out my standing dunk. Not that I care, but it's just to get the finishing badges. I'm going to have 3 finishing badges, right? So you see 2. I'm going to go and put a couple ticks down on post hook because that's going to allow me to get 3 finishing badges. And that's going to leave me with 3 attribute points. I could, you know, I could have put it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I decided I'm going to just put it on interior defense, I guess. I mean, there's nowhere else I could really put it that would make a difference. So I just said, whatever. At least have a little bit higher interior defense. I went with the slight build. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I just want, you know, make my dude look small, look like he's out there going crazy. Now, 6'2" is the height I went with. As you can see, that gives me +2 ball control. That's going to be crucial. The weight, I didn't go minimum. I went 1 pound above minimum, 166, because as you can see, that's the heaviest I can make him and not lose any speed and acceleration. Now the wingspan, I could go minimum to get +2, gives me 82 ball control, but I could also go 1 tick above minimum and still have 82 ball control. Okay, so I went 1 tick above minimum. Now, when you hit 99 overall, you get +4 all attributes. So 82 ball control +4 is 86 ball control. That allows me to speed boost. Now, this is going to sound a little confusing for people that don't know what I'm talking about, but when you hit 99.9, you actually get another attribute boost. So that's +5. So I could have gone with a longer wingspan to have 81 ball control, but that would mean I would need to stay at 99.9. And basically, if you ever lose a game, you're going to drop below a 99.9. So I decided, as long as I stay above 99 overall, I don't need to be 99.9. As long as I'm 99 overall, I'll have +4 all attributes. That'll allow me to speed boost all the time and have a 99 3-pointer. +4 to my 95 3 ball, +4 to my ball control, speed boosting, 99 3-pointer. Now, Sharp or Shot Creator Takeover, in my opinion, Shot Creator Takeover is way better this year. So I went with the Shot Creator Takeover. And as you can see, it says I am a playmaking shot creator in a, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving player comparison, whatever, doesn't really matter. But it's kind of weird. 99 3-pointer is a playmaking shot creator. But hey, it is what it is. To me, it's a speed boosting Sharp, right? When I hit 99 over, I'll have 99 3, 86 ball control. Anyways, so badges. For finishing my 3 badges, I'm either going to go with Gold Acrobat, Gold Fancy Footwork, Gold Teardropper, or quite possibly Gold Giant Slayer. I mean, I might mess around with it and switch it around, but for me, as of right now, I'd probably go Gold Acrobat just so I can make those little, flip layups and reverse layups around the basket and whatnot. Now, the heart of the build, the 30 shooting badges, okay? Difficult, Green Machine, Deadeye, Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender, and Tireless Score. I'm putting all of those on Hall of Fame. These badges, listen, Green Machine, as you guys know, if you haven't seen my top 10 badges in the game, go check out that video. Green Machine is number 1. It is a super good badge for good players. If you know how to time your shot, this is one of the best badges in the game. Now, Range Extender Hall of Fame, obviously, that's your limitless. You need that. Hot Zone Hunter is a really good badge. Tireless Scorer, because we know stamina's cruised in this game. Deadeye Hall of Fame, difficult shots for those leaners, and anytime anyone gets a contest. Now, I might go with Quick Draw Hall of Fame depending on the jump shot I'm using. But if, the jump shot's already fast, I might be fine with gold, and I could go with gold catch and shoot. So that I'm not really positive on. A lot of jump shots I feel like are, even with gold quick draw, they're fast enough to get off, so I'll be fine. But I might mess around and lower catch and shoot a little bit and throw it on like corner specialist or somewhere else. But for now, I think gold catch and shoot would be good. There's no other badges I really want, like pick and popper or pump fake maestro. So I don't need those badges, you know what I mean? Let's move on to the playmaking badges. All right, we get 15 playmaking badges, which is pretty good. So what I'm thinking about going with is gold dimer. I've talked about dimer before. It's really, really good this year and helps your teammates out a lot. So I'm gonna max that out at gold dimer. Then, like we talked about, stamina's cruised. That's why I have the tireless shooter, tireless scorer, whatever it's called this year. That's why I'm going handles for days, because that, limits how much stamina you lose when you're performing dribble moves. And then, of course, gotta have quick first step and space creator, because, the hop shots, bursting out of the triple threat, all that type of stuff, those 2 badges are going to help you. And then, listen, unpluckable gold, I don't know about this, because I'm hearing a lot of stuff about how unpluckable really doesn't work. It's going to get buffed, Mike Wang says. I don't know, so it depends. I might lower that down, put it on, stop and go, ankle breaker, tight handles, something else. But for now, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with unpluckable, just because I don't want to be getting ripped by these dudes, especially if they buff unpluckable. I'll probably have that on gold just so I'm not getting the ball stolen from me. So yeah, that's looking like my 15 playmaking badges. Obviously I might change it around a little bit, but for the most part, that's it. Now, like I said, I'm a defensive liability, but I really like the fact that I have a high steal rating, and either clamps or intimidator is what I'm going to put it on. I know some people like intimidator better because it makes people miss shots, but for me, I like clamps because it helps me stay in front of my opponent. And I feel like if I could stay in front of him, I'm going to get a good contest a lot of the time. And that's obviously a good contest is going to lower the chances he makes the shot. So for me, I'm probably going to have that. I'm just going to have bronze clamps most of the time for my defensive badges. All right. But listen, this is my guard build for this year, my primary guard build. I might make another one later on, maybe like a more of a slashing build or something like that. But for me, basically it's a 6'2" speed boosting sharpshooter. I showed you the badges that I'm gonna have, and it calls them, like I said, it calls it a playmaking shot creator, but to me it's a speed boosting sharp. Now you can play like a shot creator. Obviously you can fade, do the hop shot, spin jumpers, all that type of stuff, which I do enjoy doing. It is a lot of fun, but at the same time, you can play like a pure sharp. You could play off ball, you could play on ball. And the fact that I'm small, I feel like makes it very, very unique, man. So please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm out. Peace.